My child, your heart is involved. Your trust was placed in someone you believed in, someone you gave your time to, someone you prayed for. But they just broke a sacred bond behind your back. Yes, child. They texted another woman, and it wasn't just a hello. It wasn't something harmless. It was the kind of message that changes everything. I saw the exact words. I saw it before you did. I saw it before they even hit send. And I wept. Because I know how deeply you love. I know how much you hoped this time would be different. How you held on. Even when it hurt. Even when you had to silence your intuition. Even when your spirit tried to whisper warnings. You gave them your faith. You gave them your loyalty. But now, I need you to hear me. This message is not about punishing them. This message is about protecting you. You, my beloved child. You, the one I formed with purpose. You, who are worthy of truth. Worthy of love that doesn't lie. Worthy of hands that only hold you. Press like and subscribe without delay to discover this message from God and receive the blessings meant just for you. The message they sent? It said things they never told you. It called her beautiful. It asked her when they could meet again. It talked about memories you weren't a part of. Moments they should have only been sharing with you. They said, I miss you, while sitting beside you, while holding your hand, while pretending to be loyal. That's why I'm stepping in, because I refuse to watch you break again. You've been betrayed before. You've cried in silence before, but this time, you are not alone. This time, heaven is speaking. This time, I will not let you walk in the dark anymore. The truth is painful, yes, but the truth also sets you free. Free from manipulation, free from deception, free from settling for crumbs, free from the belief that this is the best you can get. You have no idea the kind of love I've stored for you, the kind of person I've prepared for your heart, but I couldn't send them while you were tied to someone still playing games. I know this hurts. I know you feel like your world just cracked open. Type heal me if you believe God can restore your health and spirit. But beloved, sometimes I have to allow what was hidden in the dark to be exposed by my light, so you won't keep loving someone who's been dividing their heart. Do not blame yourself. You were loyal. You were honest. You were loving. But their choices were not a reflection of your worth. Their choices reflect their own lack of alignment. They are not ready for someone like you. They are not rooted in me. Not yet. You tried to fix it with prayer. You tried to stay when your spirit said go. You tried to hold them together when they kept breaking promises. But I am stepping in now, and you will thank me one day. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but the day you look back and realize this was never love. It was attachment. It was fear. It was loneliness disguised as connection. But not love, because love doesn't hide phones. Love doesn't send mixed signals. Love doesn't text another while holding your heart. I am calling you back to yourself, back to the child I created, back to the one who deserves peace. You have been tolerating spiritual warfare in your own home, energy that confuses your mind, smiles that don't match the words, apologies that sound rehearsed, and I've seen you make excuses for them. But I am taking the blindfold off now. The one you didn't know you were wearing. This is your moment of clarity. This is your divine intervention. Yes, I know you thought this person was the one, but the one I created for you will never need to be hidden, will never compare you to anyone else, will never text another behind your back. And the moment you let go of the counterfeit, I will begin preparing the path for the real. I need you to choose yourself now. Even if it feels like loss, even if the silence after they're gone feels too loud, even if your heart still whispers their name, you are not walking away because you don't love them. You are walking away because you finally love yourself, and I am proud of you for that. You may not feel strong right now, but strength isn't loud. Strength is choosing to heal when everything in you wants to stay broken. Strength is not replying to that message you saw. Strength is not trying to compete with the other woman. She's not your enemy. She's another broken soul, caught in a cycle of dishonesty. Your battle is not with her. Your battle is with what you've been told love is supposed to feel like, but I am redefining it now, not with pain, but with peace. You will begin to feel calm again. Your sleep will return. Your appetite will come back. The tightness in your chest will ease. Because when my truth enters, all confusion must leave. You will not be replaced. You will be restored. You will not end up alone. You will end up aligned. I saw the message they sent, and now I'm sending one of my own to you, to the one who feels betrayed, to the one who wonders what they did wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You just loved someone who wasn't ready to be loved right. Now it's time. Time to trust me again. Time to let go. Time to rise, because there is someone already praying for the kind of love you carry. Someone who won't hide you. Someone who won't need to delete their messages. Someone who won't make you feel small. I'm not asking you to stop loving them overnight. I'm asking you to begin loving yourself with the same depth you gave them. Forgive them, but don't return to what broke you. You have too much light for that. You were made for something greater. Let me prove it. Let me guide you to what's real. Let me heal the ache you feel right now. You are not being punished. You are being protected. And one day, you'll look back on this moment and whisper, "Thank you, God, for saving me from what I thought I needed. I love you. I've always loved you. I will never betray you. My promises are not temporary. They are eternal. Stay with me, and I will give you peace that passes understanding. I will send someone who brings calm, not confusion. Security, not suspicion. Joy, not jealousy. And when they arrive, you'll realize it was worth the wait. Until then, choose yourself. Choose healing. Choose truth. I am with you. Right here. Right now. And I'm not going anywhere. The message they sent her, it's not your burden to carry. Release it. Breathe. We're starting over. But this time, we're building on truth. And truth never falls apart. I am your God, and I promise you will love again. You will trust again. You will smile again. And this time, it will be real. Stay close to me. I will never let you go. You may feel like everything is crumbling, but from my perspective, everything is being rearranged. I removed this person's mask, not to punish you, but to free you from years of silent suffering that would have followed. If I had let it continue, you would have married pain. You would have built a future on shaky ground. You would have questioned your worth for decades. So I ended it here, not out of cruelty, but out of mercy. Because I know what's ahead. I know who's coming. I know how radiant your spirit truly is. And I refuse to let that light be dimmed by someone who doesn't know how to protect it. They were only a chapter, child. A lesson, not your destiny. What you thought was forever was only for a season. And some seasons are meant to teach you what love is not, so that when love finally arrives, you will recognize it. Without doubt, without pain, without looking over your shoulder. You won't have to beg for reassurance. You won't have to wonder who they're texting. You won't have to compete with invisible ghosts. You'll just know, because it will feel like peace. This is your refining season, not your ruin. You are not being discarded. You are being redesigned. Stripped of false attachments, healed from the ache of betrayal, and prepared for something sacred. You asked me to bless your life, but sometimes before I bless it, I must clear it. And that's what I'm doing now. You feel it, don't you? The trembling, the heaviness. But you're still standing, and that matters more than you think. You haven't given up. You're still breathing, and I'm still here, watching over you, warring for you in the spirit, sending angels to guard your steps. Every tear you've cried lately was collected by heaven. Not one has been wasted. I've been close to you in the dark. You didn't see me, but I was there. When you stared at your phone in disbelief, when your chest felt like it might cave in, when you whispered, "God, why does this hurt so much?" I was right beside you, and I'm still here. I am not a silent observer. I am your father. I intervene when something is poisoning your spirit. I speak when the noise around you becomes a distraction. And now I am speaking clearly. You are not the one who failed. You are the one who was faithful, and your faithfulness has not gone unseen. Heaven honors you, even if they didn't. Now I need you to take a step, a small one, toward healing, toward release, toward the version of you that remembers their divine identity. You are not just someone's option. You are my chosen, handcrafted, sanctified, treasured. Your body is a temple. Your heart is a throne. It's time to stop letting people treat sacred things carelessly. You've been too generous with your spirit. Now, I need you to protect your peace and trust me with the outcome. You don't need revenge. You need restoration. Let me do that for you. Let me fight what you cannot see. Let me heal what you cannot touch. Because I promise, this pain won't last forever. I am the God of new beginnings, and I'm writing one for you right now. A story where you are seen, where you are chosen, not tolerated, where your laughter fills the rooms that once held your sobs, where the memory of betrayal no longer stings, but instead reminds you of how far I brought you. Don't chase after what I removed. I know it's tempting. I know you want closure. But sometimes the closure you need is accepting that some people cannot go where you're going. They are not bad people, but they are not your people. And that's okay. Bless them in silence, release them in grace, and keep walking. You are moving forward even when it feels like you're standing still. You're growing even through your tears. You're healing in places you didn't even know were wounded. And soon, you'll feel joy again. Not the fake smile kind, but the deep, soul-warming joy that cannot be stolen. The kind of joy that comes when you know you didn't lose them. You found yourself. And in finding yourself, you discovered me. I've always been within you, whispering truth, calling you deeper, loving you through every broken promise. And I will never stop, no matter who leaves. No matter what changes, my love remains, eternal, unchanging, unshakable. I know you miss them. I know you still replay their words, but I need you to focus now, not on the past, not on what they texted her, but on what I'm whispering to you. I'm saying you are safe. I'm saying you are loved. I'm saying you are enough, even if they didn't see it, even if they looked elsewhere. I never looked away from you. Never. And I never will. So rest now, child. Put your phone down. You don't need to keep checking. What you need now is presence, peace, and permission to feel. Cry if you need to. Scream if you must. But don't give up. Because what's coming is so much better than what was lost. You have no idea the beauty I'm preparing for your life, but you will see it. You will walk in it, and you will smile one day, not because they came back, but because you no longer need them to. Because you realized they were a stepping stone, not a soulmate. They were temporary. But your healing? That's eternal. So trust me. Even now, even with the pain, even with the unanswered questions, I see the whole picture. And one day, you'll see it too. For now, just know this. You are walking through fire, but you will not burn. You are passing through sorrow, but joy is waiting on the other side. I know you feel like this is the end, but I promise you, it's the beginning. And you are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you were. And you are not alone. I am with you, and I always will be. Now breathe. Let go, and let me lead. This pain will pass. But my love, that will stay with you forever. You are mine, and I will never let anyone treat you like you're disposable again. The next time someone holds your heart, it will be with both hands, and it will be because I sent them. Not because you begged for love, but because you finally received the kind you deserve. You're going to be okay. More than okay. You're going to be whole. Watch what I do next, because this is where your miracle begins. You've made it this far, even with the weight in your chest, even with the ache of betrayal echoing in your heart, even with tears that no one else sees. You're still here, and that means something. That means you haven't surrendered to the darkness. That means there's still light in you, even when they lied. Even when they texted someone else behind your back, you kept your heart open. And that is rare. That is holy. That is why I'm not finished with you. I am just getting started. Beloved, I want you to understand something deeply. This is not rejection. This is redirection. This isn't abandonment. It's protection. I removed them to make room for someone who speaks life into you. Someone who won't seek emotional comfort from someone else. Someone who will pray with you instead of playing with your heart. Someone who honors the weight of your soul. You are not too emotional. You are not too much. You are divine. You are full of depth. And I am proud of you for feeling so deeply, even if that depth scared them. You deserve someone who can swim in those waters with you, not someone who runs to shallow ponds. You see, child, some people are drawn to your light, but they don't know how to carry it. They try to pocket your glow while giving nothing back. But I am done watching you be drained. You've been the giver for too long, the one who apologizes first, the one who stays silent to keep peace, the one who bends until your back aches. But not anymore. Now I'm calling you to rise, to stand in your sacred strength, to remember who you are in me. You are royalty, not a backup plan. You are a chosen vessel, not someone's emotional placeholder. So why would I allow you to stay where you're not cherished? I wouldn't. And I didn't. Yes, it hurts, but this is holy pain. This pain has purpose. It is cleansing you. It is breaking the chains of codependency. It is revealing the cracks you tried to cover. And in those cracks, that's where my light pours in. Let me be your healer now, not the one who broke you. They are not your answer. They are not your savior. I am. Let me carry what you can't express. Let me speak to the parts of you that even you avoid. Let me hold you through the nights when sleep runs from your eyes. Because this is not just heartbreak. This is transformation. Your spirit is shedding layers. Old wounds. Old illusions. Old habits. You're not just losing a person. You're losing every version of yourself that settled for less. And that's a good thing. You are being refined. Like gold in the fire. Stripped of the lies. Stripped of the fear. Stripped of the belief that love must always come with pain. I'm here to change that. To teach you what holy love looks like. Love that speaks truth. Love that is loyal in thought, in word, in action. Love that chooses you daily, not out of pity, but out of purpose. And that love starts with you. I want you to look in the mirror and see what I see. A soul that is resilient, a heart that still beats with hope, a child who has survived battles others don't even know about. You are not a victim. You are a vessel. And through your healing, others will find light, because there is purpose in your pain. There is someone who will hear your story one day and say, if they made it through that, so can I. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to rush the process. Just trust. Trust me. I've never left your side. Not when you were crying over their messages. Not when you questioned if you were enough. Not when you laid awake wondering if you could ever trust again. I was there, and I'm still here, and I'll be here tomorrow, and every day after, until the tears turn into testimony, until the heartbreak becomes a holy awakening, until your past no longer holds your power. I am building something new inside of you, a deeper awareness, a clearer voice, a firmer boundary, a stronger connection to me. And that matters more than the one who betrayed you. They will answer for their choices. But you will rise because of yours. You chose to stay kind. You chose to remain true. You chose to listen to me. And I will reward you for that. Not with revenge, but with redemption. Not with a rebound, but with a rebirth. You are stepping into something sacred. So hold your head up. Lift your eyes to me. Breathe, even if it's shaky. Take it 1 hour at a time, because I promise you, joy is coming. Not temporary happiness, but lasting joy. You won't always feel this raw. You won't always be reminded of them when a message notification appears. You won't always replay what you saw. Healing is happening even when it feels invisible. It's happening in the quiet. It's happening every time you choose not to text them back. It's happening every time you resist checking their page. It's happening every time you whisper, God, help me let go. And I do. Every time. Because I know the strength in your spirit. And I'm walking with you into the next chapter. One where you don't have to wonder if you're loved. You'll know. Because I will send someone who shows it in everything they do. Someone who sees your soul and holds it carefully. Someone who chooses you fully, without question. But for now, let me be your peace. Let me be your shelter. Let me hold the broken parts and make them beautiful. I am not done with your story. This is not where it ends. This is where it begins. Let go of the weight they left behind. Lay it at my feet. Let me carry what you can't. And watch what I place in your hands instead. Peace, wholeness, and a love that reflects heaven. Because you're worth that. You've always been worth that. And I won't let you forget it again. Stay close to me. Let me lead. Your healing has already begun, and your miracle is closer than you think. You've been walking through a valley, I know, but valleys don't last forever. They are the places where roots grow deeper, where you learn to walk by faith, not by sight, where you stop searching for validation from others and begin to receive your worth from me. Child, you have been carrying questions that no human can answer. Why did they do it? Was I not enough? Did they ever really love me? And I tell you this, you were more than enough. You gave love that was rare. You gave your loyalty without demand. You shared your spirit without reservation. And that love, even if they didn't recognize it, even if they didn't deserve it, that love was never wasted. Because I saw it, and I honor it. You planted seeds of love, and you will reap a harvest, not from them, but from me. They may have walked away, they may have chosen someone else, but I am choosing you still, every single day, every single hour. I never stopped, and I never will. I want you to remember. This, being betrayed, doesn't make you broken. It makes you wise. It makes you discerning. It makes you more connected to me. And through me, you will rise again. Not with bitterness, but with boundaries. Not with fear, but with fire in your spirit. The kind of fire that says, I may have been lied to, but I still believe in love. I may have been hurt, but I'm still healing. I may have been abandoned, but God never left me. And you will say it boldly, because this is not your ending. This is your rising. You are not who you were yesterday. You are stronger, wiser, more anointed, more aligned. And soon, very soon, you'll wake up without pain in your chest. You'll smile without forcing it. You'll laugh and forget the last time you cried, because my joy will flood every empty place. And when the time is right, I will place someone in your life. I will place someone in your life. Someone who will not confuse you. Someone who doesn't hide their phone. Someone who is not emotionally split between you and another. They will be clear. They will be present. They will be intentional. And you will finally feel safe. Safe to love. Safe to speak. Safe to trust again. Because I will have prepared them just as I prepared you. But for now, focus on healing. Let your heart come back home to me. Let me sit with you in the quiet. Let me sing peace over your soul while you sleep. I am the God who sees all, and I'm writing a better chapter, a sacred one, a chapter that doesn't begin with betrayal, but with blessing, one not stained by lies, but filled with light. So please, beloved, don't chase after closure from someone who couldn't give you commitment. Don't reopen a door that I've shut for your safety. Don't confuse missing them with needing them. I closed this chapter with love, so you could meet the version of yourself that thrives without their validation, and so that you could meet me in a deeper way. Let them go. Let their choices fall away from your future. You don't have to carry their guilt. You don't have to fix what you didn't break. You just have to keep walking, and I'll be right beside you. Every step, with grace, with guidance, with more love than you can imagine. Because no matter what was sent to someone else behind your back, I'm sending something even greater in front of you, a future that will not be stolen, a promise that will not be delayed, a love that is ordained by heaven. Stay open, stay faithful, stay near to me, because what's coming next will make this heartbreak feel like a doorway, a necessary one, the kind you must walk through to find the life I've prepared for you all along. And when you step into it, you'll understand. You'll look back and say, that pain had a purpose. And you'll finally see that I was working all things together for your good. Even this, especially this, because I love you more than you can ever know. Now go forward, with me, and with peace. Your heart is safe now, because it's in my hands, and I never let go. Amen.